Okay, now this is the next video in a series of videos of how to get started with being in business with us. Okay, the last video was how to sign up with us as a vendor selling your product or services or both. This video is going to be dealing with now not so much being the vendor, but being the actual location where one of our workstations is actually set up, showing running ads and telling showing ad, not only ads but other information like missing people, missing pets, headlines, other information. We have 30 different categories of information that we show on our screens in an ad cycle. So um, this video is going to be for the purpose of telling someone, if you, let's say you have a location that's a black business that's located in the black community, and you have a big following, or a following that you think would appreciate being connected to other similar locations and other black people about the um, um, same type of vibe, with the same type of vibe, then um, this video is for you, to show you how you can get connected with us. So without further ado and all that talking, let's just get right into the meat of the subject. So um, like I said, this right here is just a picture of a few of the network locations that we have out there already. It just shows you basically screen is high, so that everybody can see. Our screens are and most of the time they're close to the POS, which is for the use of those of you who don't know. Many of you probably do, but the POS stands for point of sale, where business is done, and that's where um, most of our equipment is located, so that they can see while they're paying attention to what's going on in the location, the network location. We wanted everything to be at least eye level or above. So that's that's how we set up the network location to benefit the vendors, and also to benefit the network location itself. Um, like I said, this is a chart comparison of our services, and these are pictures of actual network locations on our network. All right, let's get started. So step one, we're gonna do a physical inspection. We're gonna take a look and see um, if you get into kind of business that is probably going to be able to be in line, or be able to have the same vibe as um, the Urban Business Network, or the Urban Information Network. We want to make sure that we're not going to say anything or do anything to offend your customers, and we always have we have a very impeccable record. But some people have businesses where they don't want this type of information or this type of network. The vibe of their place is not centered around the black experience. We understand that, we appreciate that, and I've been told that many times. No problem. It's just this particular business is set up to promote jobs in the community, in the black community, and for that we have to be in places that are black friendly to the black experience, or primarily geared to the black experience. So first we make a physical inspection, make sure, look at your customer base, check them out, check your store out, see if it's set up properly for us to be able to do this. And then like I said, we do the initial consultation. We sit down with you or talk to you and see, get a feel for you as the network location, what you're looking for from us, and we tell you what we're looking for from you, and basically see if we gel, and we have the same, or we're meeting on the same road, or we're on the same road, and we're not conflicting with each other. like I say, sometimes I've been places where promoting the black experience was not congruent to what they were uh, their primary objectives, and that's I understand that completely, and I don't put anybody down for that. That's what they do. This is how you get paid. That's how you get paid. We're trying to do this, so this you have to have your business has to be congruent, or work well with promoting the black experience. So first, like I said, we kind of get a feel for each other and see what's going on. You see what's going on with us, and we see what's going on with you. We take a look at your customer base and make sure that it's the same vibe as what we're already doing. The next thing is we let you know what our terms are, basically of how we do business and what we do, what we need to do. We figure out if we can work together, and we just see if we can work together. We're just a meeting of the minds. Nothing. It's not, you know, um, trying to get on the moon or anything. It's not advanced physics. It's just basically pretty simple, right? Step-by-step program to just make sure everybody's walks away smiling. The next thing we do is approve the business. Some, like I said, I've been some places where I thought it was one type of business and I found out it was actually another type of business, or it was one business in the daytime and one business in the nighttime. So we have to approve of the business, and when I say approve, I mean approve of the business on being promoted on our system. Not approve of the business. I don't approve or disapprove of anybody's business or what they do to make money, as long as they're not bringing harm to another person. But as far as doing how somebody's doing business, I don't we don't judge anybody's business, but we have to approve of your business for the Urban Information Network, because that is a family friendly event, family friendly situation, and we want to promote lots of businesses, lots of black businesses to lots of black families. Our goal is as many black families as possible coming to the places that we have our network locations at. Then more people are going to spend, because more people will see the ads starting at younger and younger ages, and they will grow up and they will see that they will remember the ads that they saw on the Urban Information Network, and so they will the business will grow and grow and grow. So starting all the way from the grown-ups all the way to the bottom. So we always want a family-friendly environment that we have our network locations set up at. So like I said, we approve the business and make sure that it's laid out. I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. I'm dragging it out. I'm sorry. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. The next thing is take care of your setup fees. Some situations we can kind of get a sponsor involved, and sometimes we won't. You have to take care of it yourself. But in any way, we make sure that gets taken care of. The activation, and that's it. And then we take care of it. Once we get that taken care of, then we move on to the next step. Okay, we have to take a component physical inspection. What I mean by component physical inspection is this: we have to take a look at your location and see how far it's going to be, or where exactly our equipment is going to be, how it's going to be set up, where the outlets are. We have to measure all that and check and see how we're going to lay everything out. So we got to do that component and see if it's feasible to even do that there. Sometimes we take care of that on the initial physical inspection, but once we get farther along, then we say, okay, let's start exactly narrowing down where we're going to have your equipment located. The next thing is we do an installation floor plan. So once we locate, okay, we're going to put the screen at X location. Now we can say, okay, how far is that location from the nearest outlet? How far is this location from the nearest window? How far, how many, where do we need to have this set up so that it's going to be the least intrusive as possible? So we design an installation floor plan so we can install this and have it so that it's set up perfectly, so it doesn't disturb the current business that you have going on, yet it's still bringing you more business, because whenever people walk into one of our network locations and they see what they see this marketing system and marketing information system, they love it. We've never had a complaint about any of this at all ever. So people love this, and it always puts a buzz. And I mean, truth be told, we've kept a couple people in business having setting up these things in their businesses, because just the buzz is incredible on it. So, like I said, we do the installation, design, floor plans, set up everything, see how far we're gonna, how much cables we need, and all that. Then we install the workstation in the business center. What's a workstation? What's a business center? Okay, workstation is the physical, uh, the screen, the wiring, everything that we use to actually have the ads and information running on the screen. We install all that. The business center portion of it is the bins that we have, the information that the people can take, with the vendor information that the people can take away from your location. So your screen is running, the person is in your establishment, they see an ad, but oh wait a minute, the ad went by too fast. They know they want, let's say it's bean pie, they know they want a bean pie, but the bean pie man's ad went away. So they can go into the bin, they can ask for, or usually the bins are right there, right next to the screen. They can go into the bin and just take out one of the papers. It has all the vendors listed on there, all the contact information, and they can go down and scroll down there and see, oh, this is Bean Pie Man. Okay, here's his address, here's his phone number. Let me give him a call, and that's that. You know what I mean? So that's what we install. We install the workstation and the business center. The next thing we do is we do the final inspection and testing. Final inspection meaning that we just take a look at everything, make sure everything's set up properly, make sure testing all the equipment, make sure the equipment's working properly, everything's set up the way we need to be set up, and that's that. To make sure that it's going to be running properly and serving the ads properly, and serving all the information properly. The next thing we do is we run your ad live too. So if you're a network location, check this out. You're a network location, you have one of these screens right here in your spot. You also can run your ad on our network. We also run an ad for you. We make an ad for you and run your ad on our network. How about that? At no extra charge. How about that? And so now you have a screen in your place, but you also have your ad all on these other places too. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. I didn't even go into that. Once we put one of these screens in your business, we also put a corresponding link to a web page we make for you on our website. So now people can search you on our site, people can search you online, and find the page that we have hosted for you on our site. I mean, everybody that we've done this for, they always say good, but I'm going to get some testimonials so you can hear them from them how good of a situation it is. That's what I should be doing, but I'll work on that later. Anyway, we launch your workstation live with the ads running in real time. So we launch it, we let it ride, and we just let the people see. And people come in and they love it. They see it. They take the papers. They take the hard copies with all the information, and they start contacting you. They start calling you, or they start calling the businesses that's on there. I mean, it happens every time. So we launch your ad workstation. We launch your workstation live with the ads and information running real time. So it's very exciting when it actually gets started. The next thing we do is we do the revenue sharing. Now, what we do is, for every ad that's on our network, that's on your tier, and a tier is 10 screens. For every ad, we give you a portion of that revenue. I mean, now you have a web page on our site, a web page that can be searched up on Google, Bing, any of those places. You can be searched up. You can be searched up on our site. Somebody looking for whatever business you do, they can search you up on our site. Not only that, anybody that's running, anybody that puts an ad on your tier, we're going to share that revenue with you, a portion of that revenue with you. I mean, this is a win-win situation all the way around. Win, the vendor wins because his ad is running all day long. You win because we share the revenue that we have from vendors with you. The people win because the people get to find out about black businesses that they never knew about, and they get to see that ad reinforced constantly there every time they go to your place. And pretty soon, our goal is to have one of these in every black business, 500 or 600 of them if we can. We can handle that. That's no problem. It took us 2 years of beta testing to get to make sure this could work, and it works. And now we're actually promoting it to the public, so we can handle it. But like I said, we share this revenue with you, and you start making money. You know, so definitely need to look into signing up as a network location, and like and another thing, excuse me, I didn't say this part, but you can be, all you need is an internet connection. You do not need to be in any location, but you can be in any location as long as there's a network location anywhere in the continental USA, as long as there's a network location. So if you have a black business and it's located anywhere in the continental USA, we can install the system for you. So I mean, that is huge. That is huge. I don't know of any other proprietary black television network that can actually do that and actually install this for and run this network for you and run this information for you. We find missing children, we find missing people, we have classified ads. I mean, we have so many different services. We have 30 categories that we work from. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So I don't want to take up a long time because I've been making my videos very long, and I'm trying to keep them under 5 minutes, but I know this one went past. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. Like I said, this revenue sharing system with our network location. So there's many benefits of being a network location. So you really need to investigate that situation and go to our website and click on the advertise button and let us know what you want to do. Is if you want to be a network located, you're interested in having one of these screens in your establishment, let us know and we will discuss that with you, and like I say, start at this initial consultation, you know, just kind of get a feel for us. You get a feel for us, we get a feel for you, and you can see, and then we go from there. So what I'm going to do now is kind of like show you a network location. So this is a network location that we have here. As you can see, sometimes we're bringing wiring in from the roof, or we're bringing it in from the wall, some places, depending on if it's brick. It's like I said, that's one of the things we have to do when we go to physical location. But here it is. We were trying to show people who were, it was tax season at the time, so we were trying to show people who do taxes that they can run their ad here, and they could be on our system here. But as you can see, it's very professionally done. It's not, you know, crazy with the walls banged up or anything like that. It's very professionally installed, and that's that. You know what I mean? We just come in, we install it, we get it live, and then we try to make it as clean as possible. Like I said, revenue sharing is one of the major benefits of becoming a network partner with us. You're going to have this, out of all of the benefits, I think the revenue sharing is something that really could help a lot of different businesses, and also just the other support, the web support, the network support, where once you're on our system, now you're going to be having your business at all the other locations on that tier. So I mean, it's just unbelievable. Plus on our website, I mean, it's just unbelievable. So definitely, please, if you're interested in being a network location, meaning you want to have one of these screens in your establishment, you have a black business with high traffic, let us know, because it definitely will pay off for you in the long run. Like I said, this could easily be your workstation, running ads and information, not only ads but also information pertinent to black people in the black community. We also have an information portion. We have entertainment. We have so many different things. Don't let me get started on that. Anyway, go to the website and read all about that. On our network, giving your business maximum exposure to your current customers and a newer customer base. Like I said, you'll be on your ad will be on your screen, but then your ad will also be here, 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 and all the other screens that we have, all the locations that we have, and it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows from there. This is a revolutionary situation. It's the ground floor of something major. We're the only black-owned network. We have our proprietary network. We don't have to ask anybody anything. We can run whatever we want to run, as long as we don't break any copyright laws, and as long as we don't break any indecency laws, which we don't. We always make sure we're very decent. We don't have, cursing and all. We don't have questionable images. We don't have any of that on our system. We'll never try to bring your business and make it a bad scene or offend any of your customers. Even if you think there's something offensive on your screen, trust me, we have taken things off of the screen that a network location said to us, hey, I think this might be offensive to my customers, to some of my customers, and we've done that. So we don't have to ask anybody to do any of that stuff. We just do it. We can do whatever we want to do. So and we only have your best interest in heart, because you look good as a network location. We look good as the network owner, and so and then the vendors look good. Everybody looks good, and that's what we want. We want to look good. We don't want anybody looking bad at any time. So if you think this is a good idea, if you think that this is something that you might be interested in, if you have a question about the cost, if you have a question about how much time it takes to actually get this done, hit us up on the website. Send us that information. Fill out that form. Click on that link that says, go to our homepage. Click on the link that says advertise at the top. Fill out that information. Give us some information about your business, and fill out at the bottom, this is what I'm interested in. I'm interested in being a network location. I want a screen in my store. What has to happen? Okay, I just went over what has to happen, and so we can just get started as soon as that happens. Okay, and then we can start hiring more people in the community and reducing crime and making a brighter future for our children. So I went on another long thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to get better at these videos and cut them down, but thank you for listening, and if you have any other questions, please contact us through the website. Thank you very much.